हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल पाकिस्तानी गर्ल्स रिएक्ट। तो आज हम जिस वीडियो पर रिएक्ट करने जा रहे हैं उसका टाइटल है
द डिफरेंस बिटवीन पाकिस्तान एंड बांग्लादेश।
तो अगर पाकिस्तान और बांग्लादेश की बात की जाए तो जैसे कि हमें पता भी है कि दोनों कंट्रीज़ के दरमियान जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा सिमिलैरिटीज़ हैं, क्योंकि बेसिकली दोनों ही जो है वो एक ही पार्ट थे। तो आई थिंक सो जैसे कि वीडियो में भी फिर हमें जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा जो है वो देखने को मिलेगी चीज़ें जो है वो सेम
क्योंकि इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा देखना कि क्या क्या डिफरेंसेस हैं, क्योंकि जो वीडियोस हमने देखी हैं उनसे हमें इतना अंदाज़ा हुआ है कि कुछ चीज़ें जो सिमिलर थी हमें वो पता थी, बाकी डिफरेंसेस देखने हैं इसमें हमें वीडियो में जानने को मिलेंगे क्या क्या डिफरेंसेस हैं।
तो वीडियो को देखते हैं और एंड पे इसके बारे में बात करते हैं। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट।
The nations of Pakistan and Bangladesh have a lot of similarities given that they were both a part of India at one point. Nevertheless, there are many differences between these two countries. Both have unique aspects to their culture that are extremely fascinating when you explore them. So, what are these differences between Pakistan and Bangladesh that make them such unique gems on this planet? Let's find out. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and FTD Facts, this is a channel that we bring you all the facts and information about the different countries, cultures, and people from all around the world. So if you haven't already, just hit that subscribe button as well as that bell notification so you don't miss any future videos like this. And for all you old school FTD Facts viewers, and even you new school FTD Facts viewers, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you just love learning. So we got a lot to talk about in this episode. I'm just gonna jump right into it. So let's begin. So now let's look at the differences between these countries. First up, I want to start off with Pakistan. So Pakistan is officially called the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, and it's located, of course, in South Asia. It's the world's sixth most populous country. So there's a lot of people packed in the country of Pakistan. Now, Pakistan got its independence from the United Kingdom. Now, the official languages recognized by the Constitution of Pakistan is Urdu and English, although in ancient times Arabic was recognized as the national language. Now, most of the territory which makes up modern Pakistan are several ancient cultural cities, and they're very intertwined with the history of the broader Indian subcontinent on a whole. Pakistan is the only country to have been created in the name of Islam. When it comes to the population of Pakistan, it is around 204 million people. Its total land area is 881,913 square kilometers. And now Pakistan's largest city is Karachi, and its capital city is Islamabad. When we look at the population by religion in Pakistan, this is how it breaks down. Islam is 96%, and that's the official religion. And then Hindu is 1.85%, followed by Christianity at 1.5%, and other religions are around 0.6%. So that's how the top religions break down in Pakistan. Now, I want to look at the ethnic group. So this is how the ethnic group percentage breaks up in Pakistan. So 44.7% are Punjabis, Pashtuns make up 15.4%, Siddhis are at 14.1%, and then Saraikis are 8.4%, 7.6% for the Muhajirs, and the Baloch make up 3.6%. Also, other ethnic groups make up 6.3% of Pakistan's overall population. So that was a brief introduction of some of the general information about Pakistan. Now I want to look at Bangladesh and see how it compares when we look at similar information and facts. For the country of Bangladesh, it's officially called the People's Republic of Bangladesh, and it of course also is located in South Asia. Now it shares land border with India and Myanmar, and Bangladesh is the world's 8th most populous nation, as well as it's also the most densely populated nation with the exclusion of the small island nation and city-states. Now looking at Bangladesh's terrain, you'll see that there's a lot of hilly and mountainous areas, and that makes up a lot of the northeast and the southeast regions of the country. Back in the year 1971, Bangladesh got its independence. Now southeastern Bangladesh is the home to one of the world's largest refugee populations. Now this big issue is due heavily to the conflict in the neighboring country of Myanmar. Bangladesh's total population is over 167 million people. And I know probably when you watch this, it will change because of course populations are constantly changing all the time. So sometimes when I give facts about like the population and things that change rapidly like that, I may just say it's over X amount, or it's roughly X amount, or estimated to be this amount. Because then again, by the time you watch this, the information might completely change. Now, the total land area of Bangladesh is 147,570 square kilometers. So facts like land area are pretty constant unless the country expands, or I don't know, there's like a huge flood or tsunami or an earthquake or something that shifts the geographical makeup of the country. Bangladesh's largest city is Dhaka, and its capital city is also Dhaka. When we look at the religious makeup of the population in Bangladesh, we see that the religion that is at the top is Islam, around 90%. Hinduism is around 9%. Then we have Buddhism at 0.6%, and Christianity follows at 0.4%. So now for the ethnic groups in Bangladesh, 98% are Bengalis, and 2%, just 2%, are other ethnic groups. So we just look at some of the basic information with these two countries. And before we continue with more facts and information, just gotta let you know about our playlists that have dedicated videos all about Bangladesh and Pakistan. I'll have a link to them down below in the video description, as well as I'll link to them in the card section of this episode, as well as I'll have the clickable annotations at the end of this episode. But in those playlists, you can find a lot more about the history and the culture of Pakistan, as well as Bangladesh. We've talked about their military and so much more. So again, I can't get into every single thing in this episode, but if you do want to expand your knowledge about those two countries, I definitely highly recommend those playlists. I'll have them linked down below, as well as in the card section, and I'll have a link to them at the end of this video. Okay, so now continuing with this episode, first I want to look at Pakistan's flag and independence. So the national flag of Pakistan was adopted into law in the year 1947, and this happened exactly 3 days after Pakistan's independence. The Pakistan flag is made up of a green field with a white crescent moon and 5 rayed stars, and those are in the center, and a vertical white stripe at the hoisted side. Now the green symbolizes Islam, and the white stripes at the hoist represents the religious minorities, while the crescent and the star in the center represents progress and light. Now when we look at Bangladesh's flag and independence, the national flag of Bangladesh was officially adopted into law in the year 1972. Now this flag is made up of a green field, as well as there is a red disc on it. Now the red disc stands for the sun rising over Bengal, and also the blood of those who lost their lives during the War of Independence of Bangladesh. The green field represents the lush land of Bangladesh, of course, so it's highly represented in the flag. Bangladesh gained independence in the year 1971. Now when we look at the money and the currencies, so the Pakistani rupee is the official currency of Pakistan, and $1 equals 148.20 Pakistani rupees. For the currency in Bangladesh, they use the Bangladeshi taka. $1 is 84.25 Bangladeshi taka. Now let's take a look at the national animal. So what's the national animal of the country of Pakistan? Well, you probably didn't know this, but the official animal for Pakistan is called the markhor. Now, it was part of the 72 animals featured in the WWF Conservation Corn Collection in the year 1976. Now, the official animal of Bangladesh, well, the nation is known for the Royal Bengal tiger, as well as the national bird is the magpie robin. Looking a bit more into the differences between the currencies, the money, and the economy, for Pakistan's economy, its GDP is $1.41 trillion, and its GDP per capita is $5,679. Pakistan's top imports are processed petroleum oil, crude petroleum, as well as phones. They have soybeans on their top list, as well as petroleum gases, palm oil, coal, iron or steel scraps, as well as cars. Now for their top exports, they have lined men's suits, rice is on the top of their exports, yarn, woven fabrics, and leather clothing. Now for Bangladesh's economy, its GDP is $829.27 billion. So it has a GDP per capita of $4,978. Now its top imports are heavy pure woven cotton, refined petroleum, and light pure woven cotton. Its top exports are non-knit men's suits, knit t-shirts, and finally knit sweaters. Now we're coming down to the end of this episode, so I just wanted to switch things up a little bit. Let's take a look at the differences between the Pakistani cinema and Bangladesh cinema. When it comes to Pakistan's cinema, Pakistan cinema has played a large part in Pakistan culture, and in recent years it has begun to flourish a lot after years of declining. For Bangladesh's cinema, their cinema is done in the Bengali language, and their main film industry is based in Dhaka, Bangladesh. It's referred to as Dollywood. And the last thing I want to look at is how their military compares. Just a quick overview. So the armed forces of Pakistan, they are the 8th largest in the entire world. For Pakistan, they have a total available manpower of 96,344,277. Their total military personnel is over 654,000. For Bangladesh, their total available manpower is 78,913,289. And their total military personnel is an estimated 160,000. Now, Bangladesh's military is ranked 45th in the world on the scale of military power. Alright everybody, so those are all the differences that I wanted to look at in this episode. Be sure to leave your thoughts and comments down below. You can find me on social media. Those links are below in this video description as well. I can't wait to see you all in another episode. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go work on some more videos, and I'll see y'all real soon. Okay, bye.
तो सबसे पहले अगर जिसने हमने वीडियो के स्टार्ट में भी बात की थी कि बांग्लादेश और पाकिस्तान के दरमियान जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा सिमिलैरिटीज़ हैं, और दूसरा जो उन्होंने वीडियो में बताया कि जो बांग्लादेशी पॉपुलेशन का 90% है वो मुस्लिम। हाँ, तो ये हमने एक पहले वीडियो जब हमने देखी थी उसमें भी हमें ये बात पता चली थी, और पहले भी आइडिया था
इस वीडियो में काफ़ी ज़्यादा जो हमें डिफरेंसेस का नहीं पता था वो पता चला, क्योंकि सिमिलैरिटीज़ तो हमें पता थी, लेकिन डिफरेंसेस में उन्होंने हमें बताया कि मिलिट्री का कंपैरिजन किया, जीडीपी का, फिर इस तरह उन्होंने यानी रिलीजन जो है वो पाकिस्तान में 96% इस्लाम का, और फिर बाकी सारे आ जाते हैं हिंदू, बुद्धिज़्म और क्रिश्चियंस वगैरह, और वहाँ पे इस तरह। और यहाँ पे जैसे उन्होंने बताया कि सिनेमास जो हैं वो पाकिस्तान में पहले काफ़ी ज़वाल का शिकार रहे थे, और अब एकदम से पिछले कुछ सालों में उन्होंने काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रोग्रेस किया, तो ऐसा ही है। और बांग्लादेश का भी हमने देखा, और वो ज़्यादातर बंगाली लैंग्वेज में होता है।
और दूसरा ये कि फ्लैग के बारे में जो उन्होंने बताया उसके वैसे भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिली जिसका मुझे पहले आइडिया नहीं था। तो
और एक नई इन्फॉर्मेशन ये थी मेरे लिए कि मुझे ये नहीं पता था कि बांग्लादेश 8वां बड़ा मुल्क है आबादी के लिहाज से, यानी पाकिस्तान 6 है और बांग्लादेश 8th लार्जेस्ट वर्ल्ड।
तो ये है कि इस पूरी वीडियो में जो है वो हमें काफ़ी ज़्यादा डिटेल में इंफॉर्मेशन मिली। तो आप लोग मज़ीद इस तरह की वीडियो सजेस्ट करते रहें, और अगर आपको वीडियोस पसंद आ रही हो तो डोंट फॉरगेट टू गिव अ लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल। तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में।